And so how many of you are familiar with the Serenity Prayer? How many of you have heard of it before? Okay. Now, I won't ask how many of you are in 12-step programs then. The 12-step programs adopted the Serenity Prayer. Serenity Prayer goes back probably as far as Roman times, and then in modern times was attributed to a theologian in World War II, but the 12-step programs have adopted it. It's a brilliant prayer thought. If you don't like prayer, just take off God word. Okay, but the Serenity Prayer goes, God, or whatever, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can change, and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay? So if we use the Serenity Prayer as kind of the skeleton of our worrying well practice, we want to think about separating things we're worrying about into things you can change, things you probably can't change. And then if there are some that are left over that you're not sure of, where you need the wisdom to know the difference, I'm going to talk to you at least about ways that you can use imagery to help with all three of those things. So the first question is, if you're not sure about something and you need more wisdom, how do you get more wisdom besides living another 30 or 40 years? Okay? By which time, I mean, that's not all that useful when you've got an immediate problem. So there's ways, ordinary ways to access more wisdom. Talk to people that you think are wise. If you have wise friends, if you have wise teachers, see if they'll talk to you. And you can share your problem, listen to them, consider what they say. That's one good source of wisdom. This stands for what would Jesus, Buddha, the Dalai Lama, or Yoda do? So if you don't have access to a wise friend or teacher, this is a type of imagery technique. Think about what would somebody that you imagine is genuinely wise, what would they say in that situation?